Good evening, my name is the Ferret. I'm on Thunderpmountain EU with Alarmcopter.
Hello.
Right, and yeah, a lot of regulars we can see here. Please do be aware that if you don't want to hear us, please go to the main menu. It's got the if you want to mute us, there's a ear with an X through it. Go in there, find our names on the list, and just mute us there because it's the easiest way to shut us up. But anyway, what do you think is Matman?
I'd say this is probably my favourite of the sort of 3-point payload maps. I mean, payload's my favourite game mode as well. So, yeah, I just like there's a lot of stuff you can do on this map, and it is another one of those maps where every class is valid, every class can do something. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, let's look at teams. What's going on? Actually, to be honest, both teams are quite balanced. It's actually looking good for the time being, although red might be a little bit, I don't know, a little bit light.
Yeah, I think really the only thing can be said is that, you know, blue have just got the extra player, so that's pretty much the only thing that could push it in their favour, really.
Yeah, we can't tell for the time being, so... Oh, game's about to start.
3, 2, 1.
And the door's open. And James and MIT decides to go for the very bold spycraft strategy. Rarely seen, seldom effective. Now, in any case, I think it's looking good for the moment.
Yeah, nice to see 3 Ubers pretty much thrown out all at the same time as well. 1 from red and 2 from blue there. That was nice to see. Although it didn't do a whole lot, but yeah, still good to actually see them go to use rather than get wasted.
Yeah, it's pretty much we will counter invulnerableness with more invulnerableness, which pretty much is the way to go, really. I'm telling you, blue doing a good job. They're getting there with that. Although that centric... Oh man, Novine the Shy got completely destroyed there. He didn't stand a chance. Blue team is thundering in.
Yeah, actually, pretty much in my eyes, that seems to have set blue as possibly the better team for the time being. Usually that's kind of a clogged up point, you know, you don't see a sentry go down that fast usually there, so yeah, I'm going to say my vote goes for blue, at least for the time being, just from that performance alone.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That's usually a bit of a sticky point. The thing is, though, I think I'm with engineers sometimes. You go a bit like a placement, you all set up and ready, and you go down in 2 seconds, but the team aren't really around to help you out. And you're like, well, my stuff's blown up. This is my life now. So then you just play another class. But, I mean, okay, Captain Useless. I think his name is not entirely honest, because he's actually pushing the car. He's doing a really good job. Or it's just the best spy name ever. Completely fool the enemy team and think you are actually useless. But yeah, one thing I have seen, that car is rocking on. And look at it, 7 minutes on the clock. And maxed out to 10. I mean, this is looking fast.
Yeah, it's really nice to see more people than a cart needs on a cart as well. I mean, obviously you've got to have a good balance, but when you've got more than 3 people on a cart, you know, you're basically just solidifying the fact that you are going to win. And it's nice to see that.
Yeah, that's the thing. For me, you know how I am with Vanguard actions. If nobody's pushing the cart, you're wasting your Vanguard. And the other way around actually is still good, because you're just getting the objective done. Ah, can't raise the point about Pyro's not M2ing. That must be a Flodge Pyro. Or as I like to call Pyro Classic. Back in the days before they had an M2. I mean, you had to rely on corners and shit. In any case, though, one thing I am seeing is that, you know, Blue's attack is slowing down. Red might have a defensive position going on now.
Yeah, they definitely took the right time to actually take a step back rather than force themselves back towards the forefront. Because, I mean, especially with the 2 heavies that they've got on there, Captain Useless in particular, I mean, he's been pretty much pushing the cart the entire time. He has been there every step of the way for the most part. Yeah,
actually, Bramster the gangster, Sneebs too. Now, this blue team is really getting on. I mean, I'm not sure what Red's got to do. I mean, they need more Ubers. Mate, it is very hard to say how they're going to improve on this.
Yeah, I think Uber's the only thing that's going to save it now, but seeing that one thrown out there, that was definitely a desperation one. Yeah, it's over.
That's not looking good. That was a solid game from blue there. I mean, like concrete solid. I'm not sure how Red are going to cope.
I just love the fact that Heavy's carried on firing. Just hasn't let go of M1.
Oh, I appreciate round 2. Just saying, I think no for the moment. You never know with a team because you might actually get something out. If people play the right classes, if they get a bit more organised, we've seen it before where a team looks like they're failing and somehow they make it work.
Plus, I think some of the beauty about this map as well, it is drastically different on every single point. I mean, the first one is fairly linear. This one, lots of corners, lots of turns, lots of insidey bits. The last one, not a whole lot of insidey action going on. I mean, there are inside parts, but no one uses them.
Well, actually, the thing with the last point for me, it's Pyro Heaven, it's Flanktastic. If you know the map really well, you can get to anywhere in the map with the least possible amount of resistance. Anyway, let's have a look at teams, what's going on. Again, they're looking balanced. They're actually looking reasonably good, although, you know, to be fair, they're doing well. I mean, I think Red, for the time being, needs to insert more skill here. But beyond that, I don't know.
Yeah, to be honest, I've got no problems with either of the teams, but I think what pushes it for me is just Captain Useless and Bramster the Gangster. Last round, they were just putting on a great display of not necessarily skill, but just that's how I like to play heavy. And yeah, if they keep their game up, then Red aren't going to stand a chance.
Yeah, just keep pushing. Generally massacre everybody. Keep firing. These are good heavy tenants. And as I'm mentioned, no, Blue is not admin heavy. They are playing the full fat game of just shoot everything with a maximum amount of force. Or as I like to call it, well. But look at this. What's his name? What's your name? Morzea there just try to move up to a heavy at the front. Don't do that as Pyro. You can't win a heavy at the front. Maybe if it's the vlog in a tunnel and they didn't know he was there, maybe. There's some sentries. That sentry is not going to stay up. Oh, look at those heavies. I think we're seeing another glorious Soviet Union come up here.
Yeah, I can't see this one lasting that long. I mean, especially considering this second point push is usually shorter than it was on the first part of the map. And yeah, again, they prove that they can take down sentries in all of the standard spots. So unless Red pulls a big surprise out of the bag, I can't see them winning it.
I think it's actually they've stopped the cart finally. Now, the thing is what needs to be doing here for Red. Now, what you need to be able to do is actually get some, Ubers out there, counter-attack. Maybe also, the thing with Mappy is a little bit longer. I'd get some defensive scouts out there and take down teleporters. Just sap their morale as well.
Yeah, actually, defensive scout isn't really something we've seen all that much in any sort of game, really. It's kind of a shame, because that's how I tend to play scout. Just basically go around annoying people and not necessarily aim to kill everyone. Just, pick people off, do a little bit of damage, and yeah, teleporters. That is really the main goal, really.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I love playing defensive scout. One thing I am seeing at the moment, if you're looking at Red, they are going heavy. Now, this is a good thing. I think this is a bit more success here with more heavy. So a bit more success. I don't know what Deeves was doing there playing medic. I mean, really, if you're in trouble, head towards the back. But, it's not looking good here. Blue, I think, will resume the offensive, and Red needs to stop that somehow. Yeah, Noob will do it. Keep burning. Now, that was nicely done there. Well, they didn't get Bramster.
Somehow he managed to survive that. I think that was a matter of maybe 20 health there, but yeah, it's kind of just fun to see a heavy continue to fire obliviously, regardless of the Uber.
Obliviously? That's just rage heavy. That's how I play. Does it move? Keep firing until it dies. I don't care how much health I'm on. But, look, that's now gravity car. Isn't looking grim for Red here. Nice one from Toshi Monster there. Now, the thing is, actually, the cart is well away from Blue's grubby paws. Now, if they get some defences up here, they could make it a longer game. I say could. Zion may have just killed the whole thing. It's not looking good. Muff Mag... Oh, God. How do you guys come up with these names? I do these commentaries, and every now and again you just see those names coming. Like, really? We're not seeing anything truly appalling yet, but my god, it gets worse. Anyway, Red is really hanging on by a thread here. Off talk Spray Fox there, just standing at the back, waiting to clear out. I just hope he can get this, because... Oh, that was unfortunate there for Spray Fox. Oh, was it? Spy Cap! Oh, that was... that was amazing, Spy Cap!
That was exactly what I wanted to see happen there. That was.
Oh yeah. We were both watching him. We're like, is he gonna make his move? He's gonna make his move. Oh, he took round 3. Let's take a look at the teams going on.
Mission begins.
Well, I would say that I think Red Team are beginning to find their legs, but they I don't know. What do you think they need to do, man?
I don't know. I think really last round it was basically just the case of Red had less heavies than Blue did. They kind of worked out how to counter it with pyros, which was nice to see. But still, yeah, heavies won out for most of the game, aside from that tiny little spike up at the end.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Blue are using their heavies up pros, and they got medics. Importantly, the thing we are neglecting to say here is actually the medics are doing a damn good job on Blue. You might need some more again, but you know the heavies are still doing really nice. They're actually moving as a group, which is really helpful. But my traditional way to counter the heavy is to use the Sydney Sleeper. That piss rifle is so destructive on heavies.
4, 3.
I mean, primarily they use their health to pretty much stay alive, but if that starts going too quick, that's it, their game's up.
And as expected, straight away, 2 heavies straight out the gate. Although, I believe one of them got killed straight away. I can't remember which one that was, but yeah, both the heavies got taken down there.
Well, okay, looks like Red are learning. It's good, you know, good to win a team. I really do like it when a team actually learns what to do, because it's like they're not going to rely on reflex action. They're not going to rely on like what they saw on the internet. They're going to think about this. Oh, sorry, yeah, my name is TF2 Public Fair. I'll handle that later. But now, in any case, sticking with the theme, is Captain Useless. Anything but. Okay, somebody's learning. They're using stickies. Yeah, okay, Miniature City Walks there, I think is doing the right thing. The thing with heavies is, on the cart they're regenerating health. If you don't take them down all at the same time, you know, all at once, they're just going to regen their health back up. Stickies will solve that problem one shot. Now, I am seeing a lot more resistance from this Red team. What do you think, man?
Yeah, they're definitely putting up a better fight now. Possibly, I think, yeah, partly in part to the demo men going around. They seem to be putting in really, really good work, and soldiers as well.
Yeah, no, I think I'm seeing a few jumpy soldiers here and there. The demo men are using their stickies properly this time. But yeah, I think they're making a better go of it. I think this particular map is a really weird start, and it flummoxes a lot of people.
Yeah, it's quite weird because, yeah, Blue start off in a really difficult position of having the lower ground for like a good sort of minute and a half push, and it's kind of conducive to Red winning. But after that point, it opens up a lot for Blue. So really, what they need to focus on is calm Red down for a little bit and just get it into the barn, and then they should be good to go at least for another sort of 5 minutes or so. Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, tragically, the cart's rolled back down the hill. That ain't good. I mean, I think this is the first time I've seen Blue properly not getting the mode. They are kind of really just, you know, trying to get in there, but they just can't seem to do it. Let's see if I can blame something. Well, there is a lack of heavy. I think they've decided to stop doing that now. They may be changing tactics, which could be a good idea at this time. But I think the one thing they're kind of missing though is that they're attacking as you know what you hate. You hate attacking in like trickles.
Yeah, well, I mean, Red. I mean, they're spread out, but they're covering every single exit, and they've all got like the same sort of vantage point. And again, that's kind of conducive to this map just being so very, very open. But yeah, blue are just like going one at a time, and yeah, that's not going to work.
Nah, that's the thing, because red are just everywhere. They're generally supporting each other when there's something on. They're actually relatively alert. But blue is just not working together. They're trying to go solo efforts all the time. Every time we see a guy go drop down that pit, Sentry starts picking him off. Somebody then comes in for the kill.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Muff Magnet there, yes, fantastic name, by the way. Yeah, he jumped down, pushed the cart maybe 2 feet, and got swarmed by red. You know, where was the rest of blue then?
Okay, are we seeing a change here? Kermit. It's looking reasonable, but again, he's alone. I mean, the guy is trying really hard, but... Oh, I actually got the cut up the hill. It's looking okay. But here's the thing, though. I mean, are we seeing medics? We've got one medic, James from IT. But, I don't know, you need some rallying guys, or you need everybody to go the same direction at once. From what I'm seeing from Blue Team, they're not... They're alive most of the time, but they just seem to go in different directions the entire time.
Yeah, although they're saying that, they do seem to have pushed red back a little bit. Red have seem to have retreated by a small amount. So, yeah, they're pushing it now, finally.
Yeah, it's looking good. I think they've got their groove back on. And look at that speed. That push speed right there. But, Mr. City walks. Oh, Galley with the crit wrench. But yeah, I think there's more problems waiting for them though, but they have got that cart round a lot.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice push, and I tend to find that unless you've got an exceedingly good defensive team, when you get into this point, it's not necessarily that you're in the clear, but it's a lot easier to get it round to the next point and buy yourself some time, which red or blue really need to do now.
The thing I'm finding here is that they kind of didn't really squander, but didn't have the opportunity to get this pushed in quick. Because now red team will start repositioning themselves, getting into this area. They don't want the quick. Red team will still be coming from the other side of the map still to get to the cart. And now red team are all here. Now, we're beginning to see the sentries. We're beginning to see generally guys wandering around the cart on red, so it's not looking good for blue again.
Yeah, I think one of the problems is as well they've got a very limited range to actually attack from. Sort of, they've got either coming straight along the track or from the their spawn side, but it's basically the same choke.
But you know what I'm not seeing at the moment, though.
Oh yeah, blue have not thrown out a single Uber in ages, actually.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. They need an Uber. Get an Uber. I mean, that was the thing. That was why the first games were so strong. It wasn't so much the heavies, it was the medics that were coming on with them. They were doing an excellent job. Maybe we didn't say anything about them and that maybe discouraged them, but no, they were really, holding the team. But yeah, look at this now. I mean, we've got guys here, mining doors. It's not looking good. And that cart is only going backwards. Okay, guys. I know you need to be medics, but you preferably need to be hitting somebody else. Battle medicing is only when you're in a desperate fix. I mean, don't wander in with just yourself.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Although seriously though, James from IT really going at it.
Yeah, although that was doomed to fail. I mean, he was covered in piss, healing a spy, and then opted for the Uber saw. No.
Yeah, it was not looking good. Although Bloom have a breakout here, but they need to make it work. Can Blue... Now, this is the thing. It's looking good, but they're just not breaking out.
Now, red have got a buff banner. I don't think blue have got a chance now, unfortunately.
Galley there, trying to get the cart pushed. I thought they could sneak it through, they just couldn't. 17 seconds. I think this goose is cooked. It's going to require a pub push of epic proportions to win this now. Man with Pan attempts to take out Heavy. Brave, but not effective. And that was a solid win there by Red. I mean, as I said, don't scramble the teams. Sometimes this kind of thing happens.